G'day, it's Mark and welcome back to the channel, and this is episode 5 in our 1979 Ford FC LTD with the 351 V8. So I've moved the LTD down the back of the factory. I'll sort of get to it a bit later. I've got obviously a lot of projects on the go. But what I'm doing at the moment, I've got some non-scratch, whatever these things are, they are. And I'm just going over the paint because it's all dull on the top. I'm just taking that sort of top coat off, and then I'll give it a bit of a polish and just see how it comes up. I'm just going to do half and then just compare it and just see what the result is, and then I'll give it a bit of a polish and just bring the paint back at least at some level. I'm still going to get Brian to fix it up, take the rust out and eventually paint it, but yeah, just to make it look a bit more respectable leading into that. And my friend Phil's also offered to help with the interior and just help clean up the car generally, so that's much appreciated. So I've just been working on the FC LTD, the 79 351 FC, and you can just see where I've got the scouring pad with some soap. I've just taken the layer off of paint. This is already worn through anyway, but you can just see the difference between before and after. I mean, that's what it looks like where I haven't actually done it. And look at the difference, Now, obviously the paint's still going to be quite worn, but at least it's bringing some of the colour back, taking off that sort of layer of, I guess, faded paint and debris and so on. I haven't polished it or anything like that, but I think it just makes the car look a little bit more presentable prior to the work that I'll get Brian to do down the track, removing the rust and so on. I think one of the things I learned with the P5 LTD is it was probably a mistake to do all the body work first. I should have redone all the mechanical, maybe the interior, and then done the body work, or at least the mechanical first. Look, at the end of the day, we'll still get it all done, but I guess, I've got to be mindful that, when people are doing the mechanical work or when I'm doing the interior is not so bad because I'll basically put that in myself. That's being done sort of separately, but, I guess as you're getting other work done on the car, you don't want to risk the paint finish and everything that you've done to the car to get it to that point. So I guess I've learned from that. So with this FC LTD, I've already got Jake and his dad to do quite a lot of mechanical work on the car. Still does need some things sorting on it. Then I just want to really thoroughly clean it out. I think Phil said he's going to give me a bit of a hand on that. So just get it to that position where it's running and driving really well. Then I'll give it to Brian. Probably initially just get the rust repair done and maybe paint it in sections. Whether I'll get it painted sort of at the same time, I don't know, because obviously that's very expensive to do. But yeah, I mean, I certainly want to bring the car back to, a really nice example. These 79 LTDs or the FC 351s are pretty rare now. There's not many of them surviving, and they're a great car to drive. And even though they've got the semi-elliptic leaf spring suspension, they're a really, really good car to drive, and I think it's a nice, worthy addition to the collection, put it that way. So just giving the FC LTD a bit of a clean. I used one of those pads, sort of non-scratch ones with soap, detergent, just sort of lightly went over the sort of top layer of the grime and I guess the paint, just to get rid of the sort of scaliness. It's wet at the moment, so it looks better than what it actually is, but yeah, I was able to remove quite a bit of, sorry about the wind noise, quite a bit of the finish. It looks a bit more blue now rather than sort of light faded sort of grey colour. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And I've been cleaning up the interior as well. Still a long way to go. I've got the seat covers off and there's still a lot to do. But yeah, slowly we'll get there, but still needs a good vacuum and everything, and you know, other work, but yeah, like I said, we'll get there. So we're just heading over to meet up with one of my subscribers, Robert, and he's got an original stereo cassette system for the P6 Ford LTD Silver Monarch. So if you watch the earlier episodes on that car, I put out a bit of a call for the stereo system because it's got an aftermarket one. I just like the original factory units. So anyway, he's got one, so we're going to catch up with him and pick that up. So yeah, it'd be nice to refit the original stereo system to the car. Okay, so I'm here with Robert. How are you, mate?
Good.
Robert's a subscriber of the channel, and I appreciate it very much.
That's all right.
And I've just met him here to pick up a couple of parts for my cars.
Going to a good home.
Yeah, so we've got the stereo system for the P6 LTD Silver Monarch, and then also he was able to find an ashtray. Now this ashtray is actually going to go in my FC LTD.
Yep. So they're
it's the same one, yeah. So I think it is.
Yep.
Well, if it's not, it'll go as a spare in my Silver Monarch.
That came out of the Silver Monarch.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It may even be a bit smaller, but I know my ashtray missing a lid for the FC, so I'll have to double check that. I'm assuming because it's a '79 model car, it was a carryover.
I think so.
Some of the components, you know. But again, maybe it's not. I'll have to check it.
$1 saved out of the parts bin.
Yeah, I'm even looking at it now thinking, is that other one maybe bigger than this one? But anyway, we'll work it out. But just want to say thanks very much. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I guess when I put a call out there on the channel for certain parts and things, it's great when subscribers can help out. And I've definitely had some really good assistance,
that's good.
even from America on the Galaxy on that XL I'm doing as well.
Yep.
So mate,
that'd be a rare car.
Very rare car, especially with the manual, big block. But thanks very much. I really appreciate it. Great to meet you as well.
Absolutely.
He used to work for Holden, so we've got that in common as well.
Exactly.
Talking about the Australian car industry, and
it's so sad that it's gone.
Yeah. Great tragedy for the country, and just so many, not just the manufacturer, but all the hang-on businesses, the dealers, suppliers, and all the vendors. It's a huge impact.
Unfortunately, the media really purported it to be that they were putting heaps of money in and getting nothing back. But the truth is, what the government put in, they're getting back 100-fold in revenue.
And the German car industry was subsidised more heavily as a proportion of what the Australian was. So
I'm pretty sure Mercedes-Benz and BMW about 58%.
Yeah, and they've got a global,
about 18%.
and they've got a global market, even though Holden did export, but they're global brands. Anyway, it's starting to rain here,
yes,
so
it is.
thank you, mate. Thank you.
That's right. You're most welcome.
Oh, thanks, Rob, so much. I really appreciate it, and this is terrific. It'll look well. It's just the right component for the car, which is what I want to do, is bring it back to original spec. So thank you very much again. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Rob. So I'm back, and let's see if this ashtray fits the. Even though it's out of a Silver Monarch, a P6. Let's see if it fits the P5. I think it actually will. It's a bit of a tight squeeze here. Hang on. Try and do this one-handed. Is it going to fit? Oh, no. Is it? No, it's a different size. Is it? No, it's not the same. Different size. Ah, what a pain. Now I'm wondering whether the ones in the back of the P6 are the same as the front, or are they smaller? You wouldn't think so. You'd think the back ones would be as big, if not bigger. So, yeah, unfortunately it doesn't fit. That's a bit of a bummer. I was really hoping it was going to fit. It's pretty close, but no cigar. Actually, it is the same, because this piece here is the insert into this surround, right? Whereas this is the insert and the surround. So this is the same size. So this actually is correct. So what I've got to do is remove this piece, and then I can just put this literally in there. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm doing this one-handed, but if I jam that there, like that, I think that's going to come out. I need 2 hands for this. Terrific. I got it in. Then I can just use the best of these 2, which are very similar. I might even put these in the vinegar solution to see whether that improves their appearance, which I think it will. But I will do that. But it fits. That will 100% fit. Slide that in there. Terrific. Thanks, Rob. That's terrific. Excellent. It's good to know they fit. I thought they would, being 79, sort of early series, they look the same, so that's terrific. So I've taken all the ashtrays out of the FC LTD and just put them in there in the vinegar solution. You can see there's a lot of rust already in there. I need to probably replace this, but I'm going to just leave it in there for 3-4 days and clean them out, and then I think that'll make quite a big difference. Then I'll probably need to replace the vinegar solution anyway, but it's just white vinegar basically, and that's great for removing rust. Just going to wash it off with water once you've finished, and then depending on what the item is, whether you've got to prime it or paint it, or after you've thoroughly washed it down, you've got to wipe it down, and it's a great way to remove rust. Best rainbow I've seen in years. Check that out. A double rainbow. That is the best rainbow I've ever seen in my life, I reckon. Check it out. Double rainbows. That is beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that update on the 1979 Ford FC Ford LTD with the 351 V8. Pretty cool car. Still has a lot to go in terms of the work that's needed, but we'll get there. So if you enjoyed the episode, please do give a thumbs up. Hit that weird hype button. Apparently there's some weird hype button. Apparently it makes some difference. And if you could do me a big favour, please hit the subscribe button as well. It does make a huge difference to the channel. It just helps get seen by more car enthusiasts. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.